Lent on Women Radio 91.7 FM.
How do we stop crime in the society? Because at the end of the day, if a man cannot provide for his wife anymore, he looks for other means.
We should address Nigerian problems. We should not.
Our Lent every Monday to Friday by 9:05 a.m. as women across Nigeria tackles trending issues, one honest, thought-provoking discussion at a time. Because when women speak, the world listens.
All right, a very beautiful morning to you. Thank you so much for being with us right here on your Women Radio WFM 91.7. I hope that your day is good, starting off well, and you're feeling great. Thank God it's Friday. Gradually, Christmas is drawing closer. So after next week, oh yes, Christmas is in full force. So yeah, you're welcome to her length right here on your Women Radio WFM 91.7. My name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser. On her lens, we get to discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues right here on Nigeria's first radio station for women and their families. All right, joining me this morning is the very delectable Susan. Hi, Susan. Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Rose. Good morning, Helen's family. And yes, thank God it's Friday. Like that feeling. It's weekend already. So, and you know, with the Hamatan here in Abuja, I'm just feeling, should I go back to bed? No, Helen's is in few minutes. Just wait. You know, but yeah, gradually we are coming to the end of the year, and I don't know what people are going through. People are going through a whole lot. But for this particular year, I think we should be grateful for life. You know, the fact that we are all alive to see the year. Many have gone. Just yesterday, many passed. You know, but we are here. So we should remain thankful to the Almighty and trust that even if things were quite tough, we didn't get to what we wanted in 2025. And this is actually me speaking to myself, you know, because I also had so many dreams and aspirations for 2025. Many people will say and say, oh, Susan, you did a lot. But for me, no, it wasn't enough. But I'm actually grateful that I'm alive, that I'm healthy. You know, I'm not in a hospital where I have to use oxygen or whatever to survive, or maybe I'm helpless to the situation whereby I need, and I'm not trivializing anyone going through that, but at this point, we should just remain thankful for everything that is possible and just trust that the next phase will be better than this year. Thank you.
Definitely, thank you. You know, while you were speaking, I remember that I saw a video yesterday of a group of girls, friends, who were just, you know, putting out their achievements and saying, oh, this is what they achieved this year. And one of them just came out and she put on her own paper. She said, one of her achievements is that she survived this year. And that was it. She just put, oh, I'm glad because I survived this year. And the rest were like, hey now, what again? Somebody put, I went to 4 countries this year. Another person said, I got married this year. Another person said, I got my dream job this year. And she just came out dancing and everything. I survived this year. I'm like, yeah.
My dear, that one, I mean, it's enough. It's enough.
Honestly,
the fact that you're even here to say it with your mouth, you know, not someone speaking on your behalf, is something to be thankful for.
It is. So whatever stage we find ourselves in, let's just be thankful for it. All right, good morning, Ibinabo. How are you? We missed you yesterday and the day before yesterday. How are you faring, Ibinabo?
Good morning. It's been a very busy time, and I really miss my baby, Helen. Seeing the beautiful ladies, but I'm glad I'm here today. I'm here this morning, though my face is not showing. Pardon me. So I want to say good morning to you, Lady Rose. Good morning to you, Lady Susan. And good morning to all our valued listeners. It's great to be here. And like you ladies have mentioned, you know, I believe in no retreat, no surrender. A luta continua, you know, when you have life, believe it or not, you have everything already. Just make the most of the opportunities that, come your way. You can't begin to tell yourself that you are a failure because you didn't achieve some things. And the year is already packing up its load to leave. You are alive. Like you ladies rightly said. I had a program. I was invited for a program somewhere in Badagry and in another state. And when I was somewhere else, where was it? Was it in Ibadan or where? Someone just called me and gave me a news that was really devastating. A particular man that we saw, he was not ill. It was, in fact, it looked like the most agile at that particular convergence of people for that program. And then the next thing we heard the next day was he said he wasn't feeling too fine, and the next thing before they got to the hospital, he was gone. That was a rude shock for me. That as a person would just die like that. It wasn't as if he had been ill. And, people have tried, and then at the end of the day, he couldn't make it. That wasn't the story. It's like somebody you spoke with yesterday, somebody that was up and about yesterday, and then suddenly the person is no more. So just to say that lady that says she survived 2025, I mean, that's a lot. That is a lot, because it takes the living to achieve whatever you achieve. It takes the living to get into trouble. Example, if you're not alive, you can't get into trouble, you can't achieve anything. But if you're alive, you can fail, you can succeed. So please, let us value the fact that we are alive. Let us appreciate God for all that we have been able to do. I mean, the much you have done is a lot, and there is room for doing better. Even we still have some days before this year runs out, and then we have for 2026. Please do not lose hope. Keep your hope alive. Nurture your hope, and then don't worry, you will achieve it. Just keep doing the right thing. Keep walking within the ambit of the law. Don't walk outside of the law; they go catch you. You go catch you, can't bump you for where they call correctional center. You go suffer. So let's keep it simple. Let's keep it within the ambit of the law, and let's keep hope alive. It is well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Binabo, and we're glad to hear from you this morning. And thank you for the words of advice that you have dropped for us on the program. All right, it's 18 minutes after 9 right here on Your Women Radio WFM 91.7. So I'm glad that Binabo is here today, because we're going to touch on the education system, educational system of Nigeria. Let's look at what's going on there. But before that, Ibinabo and Susan, did you people see the glimpse of the ambassadorial nominees that the Senate was screening? Because for me, it just felt like wait to be on this one. We know you.
It was cast play. Don't worry yourself. Right.
Like, we know you now. We know who you are. What is it? You have told us. Oh yeah, come and go. I'm like,
Just like that. I still watched it this morning, and in my head I was like, just like that.
All right, let's get your thoughts on, how the screening has gone, so far on the ambassadorial nominees for both the women and the men. Because the first videos I saw was that of the women. I'm like, is it because they are women? They are doing, they are just telling them take a bow and go. Until I saw that of the men too. For some of the ambassadorial nominees, male ambassadorial nominees, some of them too were also told to just take a bow and go. Just a few that there were a lot of there was a little bit of back and forth on them, just few of them. But for majority of them, it was a matter of take a bow and go. I'm like, Nigeria, these are as a Senate. It's okay, it's all right. Let's just head on. So, Ibinabo, let me start with you on this. What did you think of the whole scenario of the screening for the ambassadorial nominees? And at the end of the day, a lot of them were, giving the approval to just go ahead and do what they need to do. Just take a bow and go.
As usual, this is not new. Just that, when I quickly went back to when they were to who was this nominee? I think Mrs. Bianca Ojukwu.
Yes, Bianca Ojukwu. I remember her too. We saw her video.
to the house as a nominee. The drama you are talking about. I mean, somebody came in for you to drill, for you to know whether this person is capable. Yes, she has capacity, no doubt. But at least put her through the normal process. And she was not afraid to be put through any drilling. She was ready.
She was
She's
ready.
very capable. But what transpired was very interesting.
Because I'm being told we have a call. Just a minute. We'll come back to you. Oh, the call is gone. Please go ahead.
Okay, so what we got was people were busy commenting on her beauty.
Yeah,
And I'm,
remember.
please, please don't objectify this woman. She is beautiful, yes, but she has a lot up there. She is a beauty with a lot of brain, I beg, with common sense, with full ground. Don't make it look as if, oh, she's beautiful, that's why she's there. No, it is because she's very intelligent. She knows her honors, she knows what it takes to be an ambassador. So, and then, sometimes one is tempted to look at um, these are leaders as people who are just having fun in the house. The fact that you are very familiar with all of these people that have been nominated does not mean you should handle that session with so much levity, with a lot of fun and jokes. It is improper because everybody will see it. Sometimes you know somebody. Yes, you know how brilliant, how intelligent, how much capacity they have, especially for the office they have been nominated for. But even at that, it's not performing. She told them a whole lot what she had done in the past and she could do, and she's already doing them. So please, even if you know this person, that this person is Mr. Capable, this person is Mrs. Capacity, you still need to talk to them. Sometimes your priority as a nominee may not be what we really need in Nigeria in that office of yours. So it is imperative that we look at the office that they have been nominated for and then look at challenges in such offices and throw these questions at them. How do you solve these problems? That is how we get it. Not that because you know this person, this person is your friend, or this person is your friend's wife, or this person, no, just take a bow and go. It is wrong. It is wrong because you can nominate me and I have all my plans for that office. But what if all those plans of mine are not really what is needed immediately in that office? The immediate needs, the midterm needs, and the full-term needs of that office, do you know whether it's going to coincide with my plans, with my desire, or with all that I want to do in that office? With all my achievement, I'll put this together, I must achieve this in a year, and the things aligning with the immediate needs of that office. So it's important that we really take things seriously in this country. We're not a bunch of comedians. We are serious-minded people, and that should be displayed by our leaders, especially the Hallowed Chamber, more so the upper house. There is need for a lot of seriousness. Even if they are all your friends, you drink and you wine and dine together. This is serious business. Ambassadorial office is not a joke. This person is like the president in that other country representing Nigeria. So whatever mess up they cook for in that country, we are taking responsibility. Hence, you need to understand what are the plans they have. How are they going? Because take for instance the person that is going to be an ambassador of Nigeria in South Africa. We have issues there. We have issues of Nigerians in some very, very, embarrassing activities. We have issues of xenophobia. Take it or leave it. They may not be reporting it, but it's still ongoing. How are you going to tackle these issues? How are you going to call your order? How are you going to liaise with the government of that country to make sure that nobody hurts your people? These are the basic questions that you should ask them, not joke and please. I'm not saying that everything should be tense. Everything should be hard. But then again, too much play will make you look very unserious. And that is the problem we are facing in that house for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibinabo. Thank you so much for pointing that out, because it just felt like a child's play. Watching some of the clips coming from the screening, it just felt like a child's play. I mean, it's this is supposed to be serious business, very serious business. But then, how do we turn it into a child's play? How do we turn it's, I don't know. It just felt like there was just a lot of drama going on there. But hey, Susan, let's get to hear from you.
I want to take it from what you just said now. You see, this is serious business. Ambassadorial roles are serious national assignments. It's not, these are people who will represent Nigeria globally. They will protect our citizens abroad. And, they would also shape our international relationships. So they deserve thorough vetting, not just ceremony, And take a bow and go for me as a person, it weakens accountability. That's the truth. While it may, look like a long-standing tradition, it's simply asking nominees to bow and leave without substantive questions. It doesn't demonstrate transparency or, merit-based evaluation at all. There's nothing you can tell me. It doesn't, show merit-based evaluation. And then, you see, there's something about Nigeria. We want to use tradition to replace due diligence. Every nominee, no matter how popular they might be or politically connected, should be assessed based on experience and readiness to serve Nigeria, because Nigeria is in a critical dilemma within and without. That's the truth. So we need people who will protect our interests outside of the shores of Nigeria. I was speaking to someone the other day and I said, with all sense of humility, having a disability does not make you understand what transpires across board. And this is me, just a common person saying this. Now think of critical roles like this and you just say, take a bow, we already know you. Again, public trust is at stake. If you also watch, some of the people who were, a little bit questioned was because of the level of uproar on media before me. You understand? Nigerians expect a credible process. We deserve it. When screenings appear rushed or superficial, it fuels the perception of patronage rather than professionalism. For me, what happened there was patronage, not professionalism. Even as an ordinary citizen who, the quality of ambassadors, because this will directly, affect how Nigerians are viewed on the global stage. For our senators and lawmakers, they must prioritize competence, number one, integrity, number two, and national interest over political convenience. For me, what happened here was political convenience, and it was not a good way to start for a country that is where we are at in 2025. Thank you.
All right, thank you too for all that you have said, Susan. We do, taking it from all the angles that you have looked at it. These are people that are representing Nigeria in other countries, and yet see how we are, just giving them the office just like that. Yeah, you just come and be going. All right, Ibinabo, we have to go on a break. So, okay, just go ahead. Let's hear you for some minutes before we go, some seconds rather.
What there was a particular, I'm trying to recall I can't remember his name. There was a particular a nominee during the screening. He told them he was a member of the National Assembly, he was this and that, he was that. And the next thing we heard was, oh, you are more than qualified. Take a bow. And I mean, being a member of the National Assembly, a major qualification to,
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
It is not good enough. It is something that we should really, really keep happening in their ears that you can't keep doing this. You cannot continue to do this because a person used to be one of you. So now you're qualified. It's like, even this office where they give you, it's too small for you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much, Ibinabo. All right, this is your Women Radio WFM 91.7, and this is the program Highlands.
Women Radio 91.7.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Diola.
I just want to say that I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Hello, Daddy. I just want to say again that I love you and I like that we look alike. Hello, Auntie.
Hi, Diola.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How is family? I hope everyone is good. My regards to everyone.
I will, my dear.
Whoa. Diola, this is the third time you're calling me. How much airtime do you need?
Airtime care. When I have Glow Talk Master, I'm basically getting 6 minutes free talk time for every 6 minutes call I make every day, plus 50 MB data bonus. And for new customers like me, I get additional 25 minutes talk time and 1 GB data welcome bonus. That's why I only make calls with my Glow line now.
Enjoy free 6 minutes plus 50 MB data on every 6 minutes call you make in a day on Glow Talk Master, and enjoy a one-time 2,000 Naira welcome bonus. That's a 25 minutes talk time and 1 GB worth of data. Get your Glow line and dial *606# to enjoy. Terms and conditions apply.
Glow Unlimited.
Useless child from a poverty-ridden generation. You can't do anything properly. Lazy girl. No food for you again today. You better do it well before I beat the hell out of you again.
This is child maltreatment. Denying a child education, overworking them, or treating them like property is child abuse, and it is violation of Child Act right, which is punishable by law. If you see something, say something. You can speak up today by calling the Cheche Yara helpline 0800 800 801. No airtime, no problem. It is free. They will know that I am the one that reported. No worries. It is confidential. Call anytime. It's 24/7. You can also download the TalkAm app or visit www.talkam.app. Every child deserves care. You can help change a child's story today. This message is brought to you by Cheche Yara Child Advocacy Center, proudly sponsored by Freedom Fund and funded by gift of the United States government.
It's back. It's bigger than ever. The biggest gospel concert and family funfair on the mainland. Praise in the City is celebrating 10 amazing years. Get ready for unstoppable praise. Theme: Hosanna. Ministering live: Bidemi Olaoba, Tokwe Alabi, Mike Abdul, Yinka Alasheyori, BJ Sax, Lillian Nneji, Testimony Jagger, Dare Justified, Akpororo, Lawrence the Covenant, Tosin Alao, Tony Adoki, Man of Zion, Chika 100%, TJ Gasparella, and lots more. It's happening Boxing Day, Friday, December 26, 2025 at the Police College Grounds, Ikeja GRA. Time: 10 a.m. Access is free. You don't have to pay to praise. Praise in the City 10. Hosanna.
When I wake up in the morning, I need something to help me start my day. Pick 4, 5, 6 has DHA. It helps my brain to grow. It helps me to be smart. Oh, my own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah. My own milk, oh, Pick 4, 5, 6, yeah.
Jíjẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio á fún ẹ ní àǹfààní láti darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn obìnrin bíi tiẹ̀, yálà akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, oníṣòwò, oníṣẹ́ àdáni, òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì, ìyàwó ilé tàbí àgbẹ̀ ní gbogbo ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ 36 ní Nàìjíríà. Tó o bá ti jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio, a ó bẹ̀ polówó okòwò rẹ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́, ó sì ní àǹfààní láti jẹ ẹ̀bùn tó jọjú lórí àwọn ètò wa. Forúkọsílẹ̀ ní wfm917.com, darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí Facebook, kó o sì download mobile app wa níbikíbi tó o bá wà. Jíjẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio jẹ́ ètò láti iléeṣẹ́ WFM 91.7 pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn MacArthur Foundation àti Nigeria Media Innovation Program.
Mom, let's celebrate Christmas at its peak. I want Christmas lights so bright they could see it in space. Wow! I want a Christmas tree so tall players would have to watch out.
Think bigger!
Like what?
Pancakes stacked to the ceiling, delicious eggs, and a peak milk smoothie.
Just for me? Now that's Christmas at its peak.
Because truly, a peak Christmas is Christmas with Peak. Peak. Reach for your peak.
Are you a business owner, freelancer, or salary earner in Lagos State? Taxes are not just bills to pay. Taxes are investments to develop your Lagos and your future. Women Radio, WFM 91.7, in partnership with Lagos Internal Revenue Service, LIRS, bring you Tax Radio every Wednesday at 5 p.m. and every Friday at 6:05 p.m. with tax experts on your tax rights and tax obligations in Lagos. Tax Radio with LIRS on Women Radio WFM 91.7, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6:05 p.m. Empower yourself with your tax rights and obligations in Lagos.
Smart Minds with Kiki, where learning brings fun every Saturday. Tune in and learn a bunch. Hey kiddies, guess what? Smart Mind is here and it's a fun-filled show for kids like you and I. Let's go! Let's go! Join Kiki on Smart Mind every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. on Women Radio 91.7 for a fun time. You get to participate in brainy quizzes and learn about new books with lots of laughter. Let's connect and learn new things together. We will learn and grow together on Smart Mind. Follow me on Instagram at Smart Mind with Kiki for updates and amazing content. Smart Mind every Saturday 9:30 a.m. with Kiki on Women Radio 91.7. Where kiddies get a weekly dose of fun time on your Women Radio 91.7. Don't miss it.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't wanna wait for nobody.
Keep it locked.
I should have bought you flowers.
Turn your radio up. We are WFM 91.7.
Right, yes, of course. This is still her lens right here on Women Radio WFM 91.7, and we have been looking at the nomination screening for the ambassadorial, positions that the president gave to the Senate. So yeah, it just looked like they were just having fun. It was all fun and games for during the screening. But hey, I just hope that we do better because these are serious positions. These are people who are to in other countries, and each of these countries that they are going to is having its own peculiar issues when it comes to relations with Nigeria. So I just hope that we're able to get the best from them. All right, this is your Women Radio, and we have a WhatsApp message here. This is coming from Hefo Dosage from Iji Road. He said, "Did I hear you say we're not a bunch of comedians? Most of us are. Probably you've forgotten about all the drama being displayed in our House of Assembly, Senate House, and the immediate past one. The immediate past one demonstrated at the airports." This is coming from Hefo Dosage from Iji Road. Thank you very much, Hefo. So you can be a part of the program by dialing 07000 917 917. You can also dial 09155 917 917. Those are the numbers to get in touch with us. Our toll-free number is 0800 1235 917. And for text messages, you can dial 0800 08145 917 917 or 070-317-56537. Those are the numbers to get in touch with us this morning on the program. All right, let's head on quickly to the next case that we want to talk about this morning, talking about our educational system. Okay, So, a lot has gone down, and I'm sure that Ibn Abo will agree with me because it's no longer, sometimes you wonder, are we doing British curriculum? Are we doing, we don't even know. Inside the same Nigeria that we're colonized by British and we're using British English, we have American schools that have come here to actually, do a lot of schools, or rather build a lot of schools that students are attending, and those ones is American curriculum that we use. We have British who we have some of their schools here, and they are also using British curriculum. We have our own that today they are removing one subject, next tomorrow they are putting one subject. Before you know it, they are saying no, we're no longer doing 336 educational system, one change the whole things. And it's more like all preferred grade courses with entirely new practical livestock farming, garment making, and solar installation. Now, this was supposed to take place in the next 2 years, but all of a sudden they are bringing it forth, and saying that this present SS3 students who are going to be writing WAEC very soon, next year, should take all these courses in their exams. Meanwhile, you've not taught them before. How do you want them to take these things? So now the Senate has called them and say, how practical is this? What is going to happen to people who are writing? Is it that you are just setting them up for failure? And moreover, for all of these courses that you've brought up to replace the ones that were there before, do you even have the facilities in place in schools to teach this? Because cosmetology is practical. You have to mix this cream or mix one chemical and one particular chemical to get a particular cream, to know which one fits a skin, to know, makeup and all of that. Livestock farming. Are your schools built with animal farms that they can actually practicalize all this things? Garment making is not tailoring. Do you have all the the sewing machines to actually teach this? So, Ibn Abba, please help us. What is going on? Because sometimes when you look at Nigeria, you look at education, where are we heading to? The ones that we even have currently safe. You have students who would do chemistry, maybe in the first year, second year, they don't even know what a lab looks like. Every time they'll tell them so lab coat, and then you go there, it's probably they are mixing, some things that are not even useful. Is it physics we're looking at? Okay, biology, all right, let's even look at computer. First of all, computer studies. Because I know that throughout my primary school, and maybe from just 1 to 3, I did not even see computer. The only thing I was drawing it. You're drawing and, so... Ibn Abba, please help us before we bring in Susan into this conversation. Nigeria.
Thank you, Rose. We just discussed the take a bow issues in the National Assembly. Very, very sure, very definitely, this particular minister was screened at the National Assembly, and he probably just took a bow. And arising from taking the bow, this is what he's giving us. I'm laughing is that somebody should ask that minister, was this the kind of curriculum he had when he was in school? Was this how they quickly imposed a particular curriculum that they didn't even bother to teach him? Was this how it happened to him? Or who are they trying to impress? Because you see, what I see in some of these ministers is that they want to.
We have a call. Hello, good morning.
Rose, you will pick or you will not talk. Educationist will be doing our own. You just be talking. Waiting. These are like Christmas that you go back in my for me. I'm just putting on my radio, so you will recap it so that I could call you. Education is been a while. Bye.
Good morning.
Thank you. All right, go ahead, Chief Agos, Ibn Abo. We're just talking about the education system and what is going on there. Please go ahead.
Okay, so in fact, when they said that when they said looming national education crisis, is it looming? Is it brewing, or it is already happening? There's a difference. Something is brewing, and when something is ready to be consumed, how do we put people who are not even conversant with what is called systematic approach into such a delicate sector as the education sector? That has been the question I've been asking myself ever since I read this, and even in the past, for past topics that we have discussed. there is something, and if you don't apply that, we're talking about the education that, then everything is going to come out haphazard. Now, that sector has lots of issues. So the last thing we need is structure. And that is a huge problem. Like I said, I mentioned systematic structure, for goodness sakes. You have to bring in logical reasoning. You have to do a step-by-step method to solve a problem. So when you just wake up one day and say, okay, Rose, I think that wings, how do I fly without wings? That's what they are doing here. And this is very wrong. There is nothing like random actions in education. You have to come with a structured policy framework. You have to be and not being random. This is random and it is not acceptable. And I'm very happy that the National Assembly, as they have summoned the minister and wants to introduce